Hello and welcome to the channel. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had started flirting with the new Nigeria People's Party (NNPP) presidential candidate Rabiu Musa Kwankwanso even before his inauguration. So it was quite easy to conclude that the Kano State-born politician would serve in the Tinubu administration one way or the other. But when both ministerial lists were submitted, Kwankwanso's name was conspicuously absent, and it was left for analysts to speculate on what could possibly have happened. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. How President Tinubu Kwankwanso's ministerial plan crumbled. A few weeks ago, there were speculations online that President Bola Tinubu intended to appoint the 2023 presidential candidate of the new Nigeria People's Party (NNPP), Rabiu Kwankwanso, as a minister. However, Kwankwanso's name could not be found on the list, which was submitted to the Senate for screening and eventually confirmed. There were claims that the differences between the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress (APC), Abdullahi Ganduje, and Kwankwanso could have hindered his ministerial appointment. According to sources who spoke with The Guardian, President Tinubu jettisoned the idea of appointing Kwankwanso into his cabinet because he believed there was no sense in empowering the opposition, who would eventually use the resources to fight back. Besides, it was gathered that the president was equally discouraged by the demolition of public property constructed by the Ganduje administration by the new NNPP government in Kano. The director of publicity at APC National Headquarters, Bala Ibrahim, at last weekend stated that the persistent attack on Ganduje's legacies in Kano may have cost Kwankwanso a position in Tinubu's cabinet. Ibrahim said, Kwankwanso is a force to reckon with in the politics of Kano, but the way and manner is Kwankwansiya movement goes about conducting itself has made the support for Kwankwanso wane gradually. This is because of the brigandage the movement is bringing into the politics of Kano, and by extension, Nigeria. The president must have felt the pulse of the public and weighed the relevance and implementation of his policies, particularly his efforts to win the hearts of the Kano people. There is no way you will dismiss the political maturity, sagacity, and experience of Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje when it comes to the way he plays politics in Kano. If you weigh the two on a calibrated scale, the political weight of Ganduje is by far higher than that of Kwankwanso. I believe the president must have listened to people who will give him honest and sincere advice, people who read the political temperature of the state very well, not those who are misguided by the hula ballo of the commotion caused by the brigandage of the Kwankwansiya movement. It is in that direction I think the president took the decision not to treat Ganduje lightly. However, the chairman of NNPP in Kano, Dr. Hashim Suleiman Dongurawa, refuted the claim, saying there wasn't an official statement from the presidency where Kwankwanso was promised a ministerial appointment. Although he acknowledged that Tinubu and Kwankwanso held a series of meetings towards forming a government of national unity, he insisted that Kwankwanso must not necessarily be a member of Tinubu's cabinet before rendering his support. Dongurawa said there was no occasion where Kwankwanso had solicited to be appointed as minister in Tinubu's government, just as no official statement was released through APC promising Kwankwanso any political appointment. What actually brought about the speculation was the meeting that Kwankwanso had with Tinubu on the issue of unity and Tinubu's willingness to incorporate competent hands irrespective of political affiliation. Quite all right, Kwankwanso was ready to support Tinubu not because of any political gain, but for the unity, development, and growth of our dear nation. Don't forget that Kwankwanso is a former governor, former minister, former senator, and former deputy speaker of the House of Representatives, with requisite competence and a wealth of experience. He is also a man of repute and a political leader who understands the dynamics of the political economy of this country. He understands very well the system of national unity and competence and is full of capacity to contribute his quota to national development. You are talking of ministerial appointment in the face of a man who has contested the presidential election but lost gallantly. Let me also remind you that Kwankwanso and Tinubu are longtime friends. They were both class of 1999 governors. They had a common interest when they formed APC in 2014. He contested the APC presidential primary in 2014 alongside President Buhari, and he even won the senatorial seat of Kano Central under APC in 2015. So, Kwankwanso and Tinubu are close friends right from the formation of the party. If Kwankwanso today come out to support Tinubu's government, people should not be worried about that. It is not until Kwankwanso is offered a ministerial appointment that he will support Tinubu, and for those insinuating such, it is quite unfortunate that I cannot help them out of their ignorance. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Meanwhile, a reliable source in Kwankwanso's camp stated that he communicated his rejection of a ministerial appointment to Tinubu as a strategy to secure his political dynasty. According to the source, Kwankwanso was clever enough to quickly withdraw, realizing the political calculation of Tinubu to gag his influence in Kano politics tactically. The source also maintained that rejecting the ministerial appointment alone has altered Tinubu's early scheming for the 2027 elections. The source said, for anyone to have third president, Tinubu would ever think of withdrawing Kwankwanso's ministerial appointment means either the person is a mischief maker or totally ignorant of the entire game. How will Tinubu reject Kwankwanso because of Ganduje, when the same Tinubu ignored Ganduje and still went ahead to invite Kwankwanso to France? You should first ask yourself who is looking for whom and at what cost. The crux of the matter is that Kwankwanso at the late hours expressed his kind rejection of the appointment for obvious reasons. Kwankwanso understands the need to be extra careful with Tinubu, who knows and understands political mathematics so well. Whether you like it or not, Kwankwanso has built a strong political landscape in the most populous state in the country. He is a political force you must reckon with as far as northern politics is concerned today. Kwankwanso realized that coming to join Tinubu's cabinet was simply surrendering his empire to a bigger emperor. He realized that such an offer was a potential threat to his political dynasty, and so he quickly washed his back. Another basic reason Kwankwanso turned down the ministerial offer was the emergence of Ganduje as APC national chairman. We also realized that he cannot work for Tinubu without fully surrendering to instructions from Ganduje. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time. Bye.